What's going on? Real Genie is here, back for you. Yeah, so we want to talk about the topic of money today, about the topics that we want to discuss. What happens if we don't have any money? So let's talk about the pros and cons. And should we just get money from our parents if they're rich? And what happens if we lose all our money? So I want to talk about the first point first. We were always told in school that money doesn't make you happy. But that's wrong. Money doesn't make you happy or unhappy. It depends on each person. It depends on how a person lives. A person can be happy with money and afford it. Man, I started off so well. Chill, 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 chill. Don't cut, don't cut. That's just ridiculous. I have to start over. I can't do that. Back to the beginning again. Yeah, but I have to start over. Yeah, okay, I can't do it. Yeah, okay. So, what's up, people? That's awesome. So, what's up, people? What's going on, guys? Regine is back for you. So, today we want to talk about the topic of money. Does money make you happy? And we also want to talk about how much money would be enough for us. What happens if we lose all our money? And what are the advantages and disadvantages of not having any money? What's the downside of that? What's the advantage of that? And does it even make sense to get money from our parents? Let's talk about the first topic today. Does money make you happy? It doesn't matter, people. It depends on the person. Some people can be happy with a lot of money, while others can be happy without any. What matters is what the person wants. And we can never do what we were always told in school. They said money doesn't make you happy, but that's not true. We can't talk about all people. Some people might be able to buy a Rolls Royce with millions of euros and be happy with it. But the other person can cycle to work in a very small apartment without any money. And so he is happy or can commute to work by train. And so he will be happy. We can't talk about everyone in the same way. Therefore, it depends on the people. But of course, with money, we have a more comfortable life, a better life. And yes, how much money would suffice us? It always depends on the lifestyle you live, how you want to live your life, and what you simply need. As a rule, many people are not aware of how much they spend and what they exactly need. If one calculates it, one would know how much one needs, and how much one needs especially to be satisfied. Above all, it's simply important dealing with money, that one gets the things one needs, one desires, and not unnecessarily. If one earns more money, one spends more. That's the biggest problem for many. As soon as they earn more, they spend more. And then in the end, they have just as little as if they had less, because they just spend more. Exactly. The next topic would be what happens if we don't have any money. So, what are the pros and cons? Of course, the advantage is, guys, if you don't have money, then you usually come up with creative ideas on how you can earn money. It's like this. You need money badly. Maybe you're a student or you might have lost your job. You need money badly. You might get the idea, who knows, to learn how to edit videos, how to work with Photoshop, how to teach other people something with the knowledge that you have. From YouTube, from Instagram, who knows, any language. So there are always pros and cons in any situation. And if you learn to cope with the situations, that's definitely an advantage at first. Because you can't help but accept a negative situation that you're in. And it's easiest if you accept it, understand it, and then make the best of it. And even if you are in a situation where you are dependent on others, then you understand who is there for you. Then you understand what you really need. And then you also appreciate things. So-called rich people, you just can't do that. I know it's fun when you're young. You can get money from your parents, go to the best clubs, buy the best cars, buy the best things, the best clothes, but that's wrong because you can't handle the money. You can handle money when you've started working, when you've earned your own money. Because if we're realistic, your parents won't always be there. And you have to stand on your own 2 feet. So many people who have money out there, they get it from their parents. You can just look at people and see they're mostly arrogant, and you just can't communicate or talk to them. That's why people and outsiders with higher knowledge see that some people are just handed money from their parents and they don't engage with anything other than showing off to others. Hey, we bought a car, we went to this club, we have this kind of clothes, and sooner or later, these people will never be happy. Aside from the fact that at some point they'll have to learn how to manage it, hey, okay, I can handle the money. I know what to do when I don't have any money. So to speak how I can earn my own money. It's important. Don't take money from your parents. Try standing on your own 2 feet. That's how you grow. That's how you become an adult. It doesn't matter if you are a woman or a man. It's about all people. Exactly. And we also wanted to talk about the pros and cons, or what was the topic again? I am a black man, so my son will stay. Exactly, that's where we left off on the topic of what happens when we lose all our money. Imagine you lose all your money, then you'll understand what you really need in life, and what you have or had that you didn't need at all. And then you'll start thinking, then you'll notice what a valuable food has, what drink has, when you're really hungry, when you realize, hey, I have no food, an expensive bag or expensive shoes are worthless because you need food. And then you'll start to realize what you need, and at that moment you'll start thinking differently because you realize, hey, I need money. How do I get money? And your brain starts to develop other structures to get creative, and then you're active. Then you also start to recognize things that you didn't recognize before because you weren't in that situation. That's why in every situation you're in, whether it's about money, because without money it's certainly harder, definitely, but you always have to see the positive in every situation you're in. Exactly, you can simply take many people as an example, like a movie. There are many movies, for example, also from the Spotify. He just wanted to make money for himself, and of course, the subject and program the Spotify, so to speak. And that has also something to do with the subject motivation. When the video is out, I'll link to it below, and then you can also watch the video. But folks, it's important to remember, happiness doesn't have to do with money. There are unhappy people without money and also happy people without money. There are happy and unhappy people with money as well. It simply depends on how you live, and it varies from person to person. And money naturally makes life a lot easier. So guys, do not listen to other people. If you see that you earn a lot of money with money and become happier, then do that. Listen, don't pay attention to others. Just do what makes you happy. You are responsible for yourself. Just try to stand on your own 2 feet. That's the most important thing. That's all I have to say. If you want to make a lot of money, if you're happier, then do that. Don't just listen to other people, do it. You're responsible for yourself. And yes, try to stand on your own 2 feet. That's the most important thing. I don't want to tell you any more than that. Do you have anything to say? One more thing. Support your friends, support your family. Very important. If you have money available, just donate some. Yeah, do good things. Believe me, it feels good to you too, because you know you're doing something good. And if we all contribute something good, we receive something good, and thus improve a little bit more. And better the world. Exactly. Yeah, that's it for the video. Yeah, feel free to write in the comments what you want to hear, what you think of it. And of course, we'd appreciate that. Yeah, and that's it, folks. See you. Make the most of it. See you next time. Ciao, ciao.